Eden is doing, and I would love it. Well, I don't know if I'd let him see Cruz pick a burr off my panties in public, but Kirk the jerk, I hate that guy. He should have known that Eden left those love letters right where he could find them. I mean, it was obvious to me. And his loving wife, Eden, she's all wrapped up with Cruz, but Kirk will probably horn right in and mess it all up. I swear it makes me so mad I could spit.
Santa Barbara makes you so mad you could spit. Weekdays.
The game is over.
I love you so much. I love you too.
The exciting conclusion of a love triangle destined for danger on Santa Barbara.
Come, Gina. Tell them about the other time when I was coming out of the coma and my vital signs were improving and you started to panic. Well, you thought you'd try it again, this time maybe with poison. So you had a nice syringe filled with something lethal.
Is that true? You said you'd forget about it if I signed those papers. You said if I gave up Brandon, you wouldn't say anything. So that's why you gave him up without a fight.
You need any more convincing? She tried to kill me twice.
I didn't know.
What's the explanation this time, Gina, huh? What's the excuse this time? You're such an awful human being. I think putting you in jail wouldn't be enough punishment for you.
Please. Cece, please. Santana, how would you feel if you had to give Brandon up all over again? Don't you think I've suffered enough? I've paid the highest price I could possibly pay already.
Maybe not, Gina. In any case, your fate is in the hands of Mr. C.
At least think about Brandon. Cruz is right. How would Brandon feel if he knew that his father sent his mommy to jail?
How would he feel if he knew his mommy tried to kill his daddy twice?
That's exactly my point. That's why you shouldn't know anything about this.
Why are you even listening to her? Gina isn't even fit to say Brandon's name, let alone be his mother. Send her to jail.
Santana, please.
I want to see her punished.
Daddy, we understand your anger at Gina. Some of us even share it, but I think you should think about what happened here today. She saved my life. She saved Cruz's today.
Eden, not only did she try to murder me, she let me go on thinking that you were the one who tried to do it. She and Kirk put the burden of guilt on you. No, he's got to pay for it. And you stop the tears. Nobody's moved by it. Look at me. Look at me. You once accused me of playing God with your life. But now maybe you'd be glad that I am, because God would forgive you for what you've done to us. I can't.
I am not asking you for forgiveness. All I want is a little bit of mercy.
Well, we don't have any more to give. You understand that? So as far as I'm concerned, you are going to go to prison. And you're going to stay there. I guess you can take her back to Santa Barbara and you can lock her up as tight as you locked up Kirk, because she's no different than he is.
No, I'm nothing like Kirk. You can't treat me the same way you treat him. Can't let him do this to me. Isn't anybody here going to help me?
Gina, all I can tell you is without Mr. C's cooperation and testimony, there will be no case against you. So I advise you to concentrate on him.
Eden?
Daddy, can I talk to you for a minute?
Eden, if it's one word about her, I don't want to hear it.
I have some things I'd like to say. Please.
I don't understand you. How could you defend that woman after everything that she's done to me and my son?
Because she also saved my life. I was thinking about that, too.
I've never, ever liked Gina. And you know that. But I want you to think. I want you to think what would have happened if she hadn't come and kept me from Kirk.
Stop it. Stop it, because I don't want to think about it.
Can't you understand that I feel like I owe her something?
Is that all you have to say to me?
No. We know what she did. We know that. But she was frightened, and she was desperate. When she turned off your life support systems, you had threatened to take away everything from her. You threatened to take away her son, Daddy.
Eden, are you suggesting that it's my fault she tried to murder me?
No, but she was desperate. She was very desperate. Don't you realize that if you could feel this way about her, you've got to feel that way about me? What Gina did was wrong. But I did just as much. I came into your room, and I planned to let you die. If I hadn't been drugged, I would have disconnected your life support systems, didn't I?
Listen to me. different reasons. It was for love. Because I was suffering. Because I asked you to.
The fact is, Daddy, it doesn't change the fact that I tried to do the same thing Gina did.
You're punishing yourself needlessly. What Gina tried to do was out of hate. Was out of a desire for revenge. What you wanted to do was because you loved me.
Doesn't change the fact that it was wrong. And yes, it was out of love, Daddy. And I love you so much. But please, don't cooperate in this case against Gina. Please don't do it. I'm begging you. Let go. Let this end for once and for all. Please, for my sake.
Come, sweetheart. Let's go home.
What about Gina? I don't want to leave here until we made a decision.
Cruz, am I correct? You need my testimony in order to jail this woman?
I think that's right, Mr. C.
Cece, you're not even considering letting her go, are you?
Santana, please.
I don't care. And I don't care how hard Eden begs. Gina doesn't deserve anyone's pity. Answer me, Cece.
Dad, if you want my opinion...
No, Dad, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't want anyone's opinion.
So what have you decided?
Consider yourself lucky, Gina. Because of Eden, I will not cooperate in any case against you.
This is the craziest thing I ever heard of, Dad. Just because Eden doesn't want to see Gina punished doesn't mean that...
You can't let her get away with this. Gina's a danger to everybody, especially to Brandon. Cece, for heaven's sake.
You can all stop shouting at me. I've made my decision and it's final.
You made a decision 15 minutes ago when you changed that one. And I just changed this one.
I did it for Eden,
Who
Ted.
cares what Eden wants? It is what's right that matters. And Gina can't get away with what she's done and what she's tried to do. Does this actually mean I'm going to be able to go free?
Except that you will be expected back in Santa Barbara tomorrow morning to make an official statement at headquarters.
Believe me, Cruz, I'll be there. Don't you know what kind of evil you've let loose on the world?
Gina, I've been merciful with you. But I got some things to tell you before you go anywhere.
Anything you want.
Don't give me that chasing, penitent baloney of yours. I know you too well. You're not fit to walk free. Maybe one of these days you'll look upon prison as a holiday when you wake up and find out what your life is going to be from now on.
Why? What more can you do to me? You can't make me suffer any more than I already have.
From now on, you're dead. For any of us, you're dead. You will never, ever get custody of Brandon. You will never, ever have the things that you're willing to do, to kill for. From now on, you'll be on the outside looking in, and I wish you the longest, hardest life possible. And whenever I get the chance, I will make your existence hell, and that still isn't enough punishment for you. Let's go home, Eden.
Eden, can I talk to you for a minute?
Didn't you hear what I just said?
Daddy, I just want a second, please. Would you wait for me?
Last time, Gina. From now on, you stay clear of all of us.
What is it, Gina?
I just want to thank you for everything you've done for me. I mean, if it weren't for you,
It's all right. If it weren't for you, just call it even, okay?
I feel so indebted to you. And if there's anything I can ever do for you, I'll be there. I'll do it. If there ever is anything.
All right. Thank you.
I mean, it's all right for me to leave now?
Yeah.
I brought you something to eat.
Well, thank you. That was nice of you.
Well, I couldn't let you go hungry even if I am upset with you.
I wish you wouldn't be.
Cece goes along with whatever Eden says, doesn't he?
Yes, it seems like it sometimes. I did expect Gina would be punished.
Yes, but I didn't hear you say that in front of Eden and Cece. You defended her. The man I fell in love with wouldn't be happy with what he did today. You've changed a great deal, Cruz. I think Eden is the cause of it.
Maybe I have changed, but I have always been capable of mercy, especially towards someone who saved my life. Now, why don't we drop this and enjoy our food, okay?
The only reason Eden could have for helping Gina is that she thinks that it's in her own best interest to keep Gina around. Well, I guess that makes sense.
You're really obsessed with this, aren't you?
I'm frightened.
What are you thinking about? I mean, what does Gina sticking around have to do with Eden's best interest?
I don't know. Gina wants Brandon, and Eden wants you. Now they're buddies. Maybe they'll start working together. I don't know.
I don't believe this. Will you listen to me? What do I have to do to get it through your head that I intend to honor my marriage vows?
I don't question that. You're an honorable man, but the trouble is you don't love me. We both know that.
Santana, please don't do this.
All right. I have to go.
No, wait a second. Let's just sit down here and eat together, shall we?
It's for you. I don't feel like...
What are you talking about? Listen to me. This has been a terrible day. That's a given. But there is no reason to have second thoughts about our marriage.
You are kind, you're attentive, and you're thoughtful. But there's something missing. You know what I'm talking about.
Do you have any idea how bad it makes me feel when you say stuff like that?
It's just so painful sometimes.
I have gone out of my way to make sure you had no reason to feel insecure.
Oh, I'm a hopeless case now, aren't I? I love you, Cruz, but it's a one-way street. I have no illusions about that. And I know that someday we're going to come to the end of it, that's all. I'll see you at home.
I think I ought to go up and see Eden. No, don't do that. I wanted to rest. I don't want to disturb. Instead, you can come into the study with me. We can talk about Kirk. How to get him disentangled from the family and from the business legally.
First of all, you're going to have to make some kind of official announcement. You put him on a lot of letterheads, you know?
I realize that, Mason. I'll take him off the letterhead.
Make sure you realize whose idea it was.
Haley! Are you all right? I'm a little worried about you today.
You don't have to be.
Well, no, yes, I do. I know you certainly thought of Gina once. But I think after today, we all saw Gina for exactly what she is. Haley, she's worse than Kirk. I mean, she's a lying, cold-blooded killer. She tried to kill my dad twice. So I don't want you to waste any tears on Gina.
But Dad...
Yeah, I know. She saved some lives, but come on. No, Haley, what? Well, come on, what is wrong?
You don't understand.
What? Haley, what don't I understand?
What are you doing here?
I just wanted to thank you for everything.
We should thank Gina, but I guess your father already did that for us.
Yeah. But it was you. I didn't get a chance to say anything in front of Daddy and the others, but you risked a lot for me.
Eden. Kirk should have been stopped a long time ago.
I don't think I'll ever be able to pay you back. But I want to thank you. Thank you for saving my life.
darling, don't start crying. You're safe now.
I know. It's all over. The case is closed. My marriage is over. Kirk's out of my life. So are you. It's all over. There's no reason for us to be together anymore.
I wish I could say otherwise.
I can't tell you how many times I wish I was free. And now that I am, you're not. You're married. Kind of funny when you think about it, isn't it?
I would do anything if I could change that,
But you can't.
but I can't. Santana was just by here a little while ago. She brought this food, and she was terrified that she's going to lose me now because Kirk is being sent away.
It must be kind of great to be on the top of everybody's most wanted list.
I fail to see the humor in it.
I'm sorry.
I could never hurt her that badly, you know that.
Of course you can't. But why? When people have hurt us so much.
Because that's not what you and me are about, Eden. For which I'm very glad.
So am I. No. I'm lying. I'm not glad. I know we can't change the way we are. But I would give anything in the world to have us be the way we used to.
Our relationship wouldn't be worth a thing if we had to rebuild it by destroying other people's lives.
You know, you don't have to say these things. I know we can't be together. But that will never stop me from wanting it. It will never stop me from wanting you.
Well, I hope someday it will stop you from talking about it. Because it only makes it harder.
And that makes me happy. I want it to be as difficult as it can be for you. I want you to suffer as much as I've been suffering every day that we're not together.
Do you really?
Yeah. I know that's a terrible thing to say. But I hurt inside so much. Whenever I think about what's happened to us.
Eden, I have prayed and I have cursed. I keep hoping things will get better. Every day I hoped I'll stop caring, or I'll care a little bit less even. But I don't. Every single thing I do reminds me of you. Everywhere I go, I find something that makes me think about you. In my wildest dreams, I never imagined a love like what I feel for you. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. And it's the worst. Because it can never be.
What'd you think? Ooh, I still have the touch.
It's been nice getting to know you.
Bye-bye.